Chernobyl is the worst nuclear disaster. It is truly the stuff nightmares are made of. And I have had so many people tell me this series is one of the best ever made. And I'm so excited to finally dive into this. I also heard that like a lot of the team behind this series is behind the upcoming series The Last of Us, based on an incredible video game, one of the best stories ever. So I'm excited for so many reasons to go into this, and yeah, that's really all there is to say. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Let's experience Chernobyl, episode 1, for the very first time.
The real danger is that if we hear enough lies, then we no longer recognize the truth at all.
Dang, dropping truth.
In these stories, it doesn't matter who the heroes are. All we want to know is who is to blame. In this story, it was Anatoly Dyatlov. He was the best choice. There were far greater criminals than him at work. And as for what Dyatlov did do, he deserves death.
What a fascinating intro. That voiceover, that little monologue was, whew.
There was nothing sane about Chernobyl. I've given you everything I know. They'll deny it, of course.
Is that guy in the truck watching him, or? I mean, he hid those tapes well. I wonder who they're for. Is he planning on going away for a while? Obviously, he's probably got some kind of radiation poisoning, or... Oh, he really was planning on going away for a while. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. I mean, it makes sense. He got his story recorded on tape. Someone's going to pick them up. Wow. 2 years and 1 minute earlier. Ooh. Look out the window. Look out the window. Okay, now you heard it. What a delay. Yeah, everyone's getting up.
What just happened?
I don't know.
The control system tank, hydrogen.
Oh gosh.
You and Toktanov, you morons, blew the tank.
The core exploded.
Oh my gosh.
He's in shock. Get him out of here.
Oh, he's not willing to accept it?
The core can't explode. It has to be the tank.
We're wasting time. Let's go. Get the
You're wasting time by not listening to the guy who saw something.
Call the fire brigade.
You're not on call tonight.
They're bringing everybody in.
Military and civil.
This is a big one.
But it doesn't look right.
The problem is a roof. Go back to bed.
I like his theory and his optimism. I wish that were the case.
Where's the dosimeter? Here. It's 3.61. That's as high as it goes. The good one's locked in a safe. I don't have a key. Your face.
The fact that it's as high as it goes, even though it's not, that is unsettling.
We need to get everyone out.
And of course his face, that's another thing that people should probably pay attention to. Oh!
Have you seen Hodimchuk?
I'm glad it's got a fire extinguisher. He is a man with a plan. Oh, wow.
Can you stand?
Yeah, that's a problem.
I need water in my reactor core. Get down there and make sure those pumps are on. What does the dosimeter say?
3.6 Roentgen, but that's as high as the meter.
3.6. Not great, not terrible.
Well, it's as high as it goes. You didn't let him finish the sentence. You just disregarded everything after the number.
We did everything right.
Keep telling yourself that. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Assign blame later. Right now, well, to say there's an emergency is definitely understating the issue. Oh gosh, man, I just feel terrible for these first responders.
You taste method. Yeah, what is that? I don't know.
I mean, We need people to try to put out the fire and contain this, but I feel like they don't know what they're responding to exactly, and that's tragic.
We need to get into the reactor hull to lower the control rods while the door's jammed.
I don't think there are control rods. I don't think there's a core.
You're mistaken. Akimov said.
How many people have to tell you there is no core before you stop gaslighting them and telling them they're mistaken, or really gaslighting yourself? Obviously, no one wants to believe or accept that the worst has happened, but the quicker you accept reality, the quicker you can take the appropriate actions. Then again, heck, if I know what the appropriate actions are. You touched it. Okay, they're starting to get an idea that this is bad. Very, very, very bad. Again, understatement.
Are you sure? Akimov.
My heart is pounding pretty rapidly. I feel like I can't catch my breath, which is crazy because I'm just sitting here watching this show. Wow. Not what you expected to see?
It's gone! It's gone!
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He knows.
Going to the railroad bridge to get a better look. Not
Oh.
like anyone can sleep with all the sirens.
Do you need a better look? I would actually want to get a better look too.
Did he say it was bad?
No, he said it was just a roof.
Well, he's never gotten hurt before. None of the boys have.
I love the different perspectives and the real-time elements that this is, how this is playing out. It's incredibly well done. I'm impressed.
It's gone. I looked into the core.
Did you lower the control rods or not?
This guy,
Take him to the infirmary.
is he not registering the words "it's gone"?
He's delusional.
His face.
Ruptured condenser lines. The feed water is mildly contaminated. He'll be fine. I've seen worse.
This guy.
We have to keep water flowing into the core. We need electricians, mechanics. We need bodies. Well, I don't know if I can make things better for you. Well, I can certainly make them worse.
I you can't know how you're gonna act in this type of situation. Really, it's hard. I mean, you can guess or think, but until you're in it, you can't really know. But this guy, who seems to be in charge, not handling it well. Again, that feels understated.
How's it downstairs, Doctor?
Quiet.
It won't be for long.
They haven't brought anyone in from the fire.
What fire?
The power plant.
Is he not looked out the window?
It mustn't be too bad.
Do we stock iodine? Iodine.
Iodine pills.
She's
Why would we
thinking.
have iodine pills.
He's not.
Who else knows this? Have you called Famin? Of course, I want you to call him. If I'm up, he's up.
That was a good performance. The way he was breathing, I have no trouble buying. Yeah, he really just woke up. Like, I think they actually let him fall into a deep sleep and then set action. That's how much I buy about his performance.
I take it the safety test was a failure?
We have the situation under control.
Under control?
Encountered technical difficulties leading to an accumulation of hydrogen in the control system tank.
He's sticking with his initial theory.
It's the only logical explanation.
The reactor?
We're taking measures to ensure a steady flow of water through the core. 3.6 Röntgen per hour.
Well, that's not great, but it's not horrifying.
Not at all.
It's the max of the device. They didn't get an accurate reading.
Have them use a good meter from the safe.
Thank you. Finally, a decision I can support.
It is beautiful.
Oh. I wonder if they will regret those words. I mean, it might be beautiful, but sometimes the most beautiful things are the most deadly. So, no. No. I don't like that there's a baby there. I mean, obviously, the show shouldn't shy away from harsh realities. Oh my God, all the kids. I didn't give him long. Is he still alive?
Do you need help?
Do you need help?
It's over.
we can from the perimeter.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about that guy who's in charge. Why would you not... I just assume the worst has happened and act accordingly. That's all, like, ugh. Again, not that I know what the correct action would have been. I just feel like this was botched so badly.
The core? I didn't go in there and I won't.
You have to know it's gone, though, in your gut.
We have to open the valves.
Sasha.
What do you want, Boris? If it's true, then we're dead. 1 million people are dead. Is that what you need to hear? We have to open the valves by hand.
Talking about hours in there.
Then help us.
Help you do what? Pump water into a ditch. There's nothing there.
Wow.
Guess we know where they called us in early.
Prokhanov wants us to use a good dosimeter, but it's in a safe and we can't find the key.
Follow me.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be how many hours after the explosion before they actually use the good...
The accident is well under control. Second, because the...
How dangerous is this? There's mild radiation, but it's limited to the plant itself. No, it isn't. I say we evacuate the town.
Let's do that.
My wife is here. Do you think I would keep it in Pripyat if it wasn't safe?
Of course not. I think you're operating on incredibly bad information.
Completely normal phenomenon, can happen with minimal radiation.
Don't let him talk anymore. Okay. You're old, you have a really cool cane. Voice of reason?
Sometimes we fall prey to fear, but our faith in Soviet socialism will always be rewarded. The state tells us the situation here is not dangerous. Have faith, comrades.
Oh, not the voice of reason I was looking for.
We seal off the city.
What?
No one leaves.
What?
And cut the phone lines.
That's how you make literally the worst decision you could make. Are you freaking kidding me?
We will all be rewarded for what we do here tonight.
Oh, you'll be rewarded. It was a good speech if you were correct, but you're not correct. If there's even a hint of nuclear disaster, take the most extreme precautions. Evacuate the whole city. That's, even if it ends up being unnecessary, you might save lives.
I sent my dosimetrist into the reactor building. It only goes to 200 Rontgen, but it's better than the small ones.
200?
It maxed out.
Yeah.
200 Rontgen.
What game are you playing?
No,
What game are you playing?
It's another faulty meter. You're wasting our time.
I checked and
Screw these guys.
I think there's graphite on the ground in the rubble.
You didn't see graphite.
This guy only hearing information through his own idea.
Because it's not there.
And disregarding everything that doesn't line up with his theory.
Now please tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
How is it the most... It is not the question you should be asking. Who cares right now?
I can't.
Are you stupid?
I don't see how it could explode, but it did.
Exactly. Exactly.
Block roof from there, you can look right down into reactor building 4. My own eyes.
Is that your own eyes? Can you believe that?
Report back what you see.
No, I won't do that.
Because he knows it's a death sentence. Entertain the possibility that you're wrong. Guys,
We did nothing wrong. But we did.
Jeez. I assume you see an exploded core, and the realization that you're all absolutely screwed. Man, his chin. Wow. Well, I really would like to hear what they're saying, but I assume they're probably just saying he's delusional or something. Because no one wants to accept the hard truth. It's not a slow time anymore.
There's been an accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. No need to panic. There was a fire. It's mostly put out.
Are you kidding me? We're still sticking with that story?
The plant manager, Brukhanov, is reporting 3.6 Röntgen per hour.
That's actually significant. You should evacuate the
You're an
surrounding.
expert on RBM.
Wow. The 3.6 and he says evacuate.
You're on this committee to answer direct questions, nothing else.
Yeah. I knew there's something that happened at the end to make you just go, crap. Like, especially showing all the kids and then the bird falling on the ground. Oh my gosh. I can understand to some extent, right? I think we naturally want to mentally resist the worst case scenario. We don't want to believe that the worst has happened, right? Like our defenses come up, and yeah, we do sometimes interpret information, new information, through our own understanding. So we have an idea in our head, we interpret new information. I mean, that's classic confirmation bias. We disregard information that doesn't support what we already believe. And I have to question this guy, the guy that's in charge. Is that what he's doing? Is he's just not wanting to accept reality? Or is he intentionally deceiving people? I think it's the former. Or is he just incompetent? I can't wrap my mind around it. And that guy at the end, who also we saw at the beginning, you know, he, at the news of the 3.5, he's like, we should evacuate. He doesn't even know about the 200. Why are they still sticking? This is so good. I didn't realize it was going to be so infuriating watching this unfold. But it is a very good miniseries so far, and I can't wait to watch the next episode, so I'm going to do that right now. Please watch with me, and hit the like button, subscribe if you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next one. Big thanks to my patrons. Bye.